What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Hernandez Govan, and he going hard, y'all. Speaking real greasy and bad about Lil Woody. Yeah, now that you know the deal, y'all hit that like, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
Now, I think I heard you say that Woody called you when you broke the news about Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci?
Nah, so I said he should have called me. You know, he didn't. He went instead of calling me, he went online and made a rant and started saying, he said, you Memphis down there laughing and hating on Gucci. Yeah, when we catch you, we're gonna get you. Yeah, they're gonna do something to you when we catch you. And so, you know, of course, as you know, and everybody else know, that I was the only person from Memphis to speak on that. And so I snatched it because I knew he was talking about me. And instead of calling him like he could have did me, I addressed it the same place where he said the shit about me online. And he just couldn't take it. You know, he ain't used to no Memphis getting on his ass. That's why he done took his tail. And like the whole he is. And so, matter of fact, DJ Academics, I was talking to Act day before yesterday, and Act reached out to Woody and called him. Act and Charleston White, they had set the fight up, you know, for us to get a bag to get in their ring and go gladiator style. And he told Act, he said he'll fight anybody but me. Woody know I know he a hoe. And Woody know that if he ever get in the ring with me, I'ma take and snatch what little reputation he got left. I'ma snatch it, and all this internet shit, all of that shit gonna be over with. Cause if he ever get in the ring with me, I'ma kick the mental health meds out his ass can.
I'll be damned.
Have you ever met Woody? Have you guys ever crossed paths?
Nah, we done been on FaceTime a few times. We ain't, you know, yeah.
He'll box anybody but you. That's what he's saying. So he's ducking the fade. Yeah,
he done heard. He know what's up. He know my he know how I get down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And he done done some research. I'm sure he done reached out to a couple people and they told him that I've been kicking niggas ass since Elvis painted the Cadillac pink.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Woody don't want no parts of this shit. We don't do no breaking cars and steal hubcaps and rims and shit off cars and shit. That's all. That's what he a professional. Woody, you ain't seen Woody box online when he was on YouTube?
I did see the little boxing video. Yeah.
If Woody ever come to any ring and box me like that, his ass gonna need some wires in his mouth.
Damn.
Man.
Stop it right there. Say, man. Hey, man, this boy talking real greasy and tough. Y'all heard it. He told Lil Woody he was gonna raccoon his eyes. He told Lil Woody he was gonna leave all kind of knots on his head. He told Little Woody he was gonna scuff him up like an old pair of work boots. Y'all heard it. I wasn't the only one heard him say that. That what he said. Say, man, y'all hit that like button. Subscribe with your boy. Let's go.
Man, okay.
Damn.
I wanted to go touch on this this 50 Cent documentary you were talking about. So, because I haven't heard this. I've heard he's making documentaries, but I haven't heard about this.
Yeah. So
only in Atlanta documentary.
Yeah, when he was just trolling Gucci the other day. He said, "Damn Gucci, I thought you was smoking on Pookie Loc, but here it is. You know what I'm saying? You making statements." And he said, documentary coming soon, only in Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah, that's still on his page right now.
That would be wild. And he went around and he went through everybody's paperwork from Atlanta, right? Because I believe Academics is the one that's saying Ratlanta.
Yeah, Ratlanta. Damn, man. I ain't heard that. That sound like some Act or Charleston White will say.
Man, okay.
Charleston White for sure.
All right, so, you know, man, I was gonna change and just get on to some more current events. I also wanted to, I know you beat your case, so I wanted to touch on that a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that I seen right now, man, LeBron James says he feels weary when visiting Memphis and finds it boring, and that he doesn't like playing in Memphis or Milwaukee, and said the Grizzlies should move to Nashville. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it, and I done heard conversations about it. And as far as moving to Nashville, I could see someone saying it because of the crime in Memphis, that we have. Right now, Trump just, we got the Homeland Security, National Guards, and all of that shit in Memphis to try to help with the crime, because the YNs they basically had took over the city. And so maybe he's saying that from that aspect or whatever. As far as the boring comment, that's true. It ain't shit to do in Memphis. I'm from there, so I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he was dissing Memphis like on no racist type shit. How people was trying to twist it up or whatever.
People were saying because there's a big black community in Memphis that they were taking it kind of personal because he was telling them to move the team to a more racially diverse place.
Yeah, and again, I don't think it was more so because of that. I think it was more so about the crime. I mean, Stephen A. Smith spoke on it a few months back about how he had conversations with some very, very talented NBA stars, and they said off the record that they wouldn't like to play in Memphis. And again, I'm from there, and I get it. I understand. Shout out to the Grizzlies though, but a lot of people don't like to come to Memphis because of the crime. And if you sit up and say that before the National Guards came and the whoever else Trump sent, if you say that Memphis wasn't a very, very violent place, then you in denial. And you gotta respect somebody if they don't want to be in those type of conditions and environment. Like, you can't get upset with them because they speak their mind and say that.
No, LeBron said, hey man, don't do nothing else in Memphis but stop right quick at the barbecue house and get you a nice little plate and get back on the highway, because ain't nothing happening there but somebody trying to take your issue. That's what he said.
Right. I mean, you can imagine also for like a basketball player who's making millions of dollars, who's probably driving the best cars, living in mansions.
And got kids, got a family, Don't nobody, shit, I ain't even a celebrity, and I don't even want my kids growing up in Memphis. So
straight up,
man, I get it. And anybody that's got a problem with it, I think they just so Memphis to the point they just in denial.
Man, well, hopefully the crime will get fixed. And
it's got a lot better. It's got a lot better lately, since the National Guards and all of that shit been there. Shit still been happening here and there, but for the most part, you don't see.
Bro, your hood is rough and as roguish as it get. If they got a car, call in the baby army, and they unload with the army fatigues and the M16s and everything to get the neighborhood straight. Say, it's crucial down yonder.
Them hot ass Infinities flying up and down the street. People cars and shit getting stole every other minute. Now women can come out in the morning and warm their cars up in peace without being carjacked and shit. That was one of our biggest problems in the city. Like, women were afraid to go to their cars because the young was pulling up with the ski masks and switches and taking their cars.
So the National Guard really helped out a lot.
Hell yeah.
There y'all have it. Hernandez Govan, speaks on Little Woody real bad. Talks about LeBron and the Memphis situation. He goes down through there, lets us know his thoughts. Hey man, y'all hit the like, jump in the comments, leave your thoughts, subscribe with your boy. It's for the free, and continue to rock with me so you can watch. This is